Hey, amazing listeners! Welcome back to the Better You podcast, where we explore the inspiring book reviews and actionable insights that inspire growth, self-awareness, and a life full of purpose. I'm Unique, your host, and today, we're diving into a book that has transformed the way millions of people think about success, failure, and personal growth. It's Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Carol S. Dweck. This book is a game changer because it reveals one simple truth: the way we think about our abilities can shape our entire lives. Dweck introduces the concept of the fixed mindset versus the growth mindset and shows us how shifting to a growth mindset can unlock our potential. Here's the plan for today's episode. First, we'll start by breaking down what fixed and growth mindsets are and why they matter. Second, then, we'll dive into key lessons from the book, using relatable stories and examples. Third, finally, we'll wrap up with actionable steps you can use to cultivate a growth mindset in your life starting today. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's rewire the way we think about success. Let's start with why Mindset is such a groundbreaking book. Carol Dweck's research shows that people tend to fall into one of two categories when it comes to how they view their abilities. First, fixed mindset, believing your abilities, intelligence, and talents are static. You either have them, or you don't. Second, growth mindset, believing that your abilities can grow and improve with effort, learning, and persistence. Let's see why it matters. Your mindset affects everything about how you approach challenges, handle failure, and pursue goals. With a fixed mindset, you're likely to avoid challenges because you fear failure. But with a growth mindset, failure becomes a stepping stone to success. Let's see story from the book. One of my favorite examples from the book is about students solving puzzles. When the puzzles got harder, those with a fixed mindset got frustrated and gave up. But those with a growth mindset saw it as an exciting challenge to learn and improve. Think about the last time you faced a tough challenge. Did you approach it with curiosity or avoidance? That's your mindset in action. Let's see Lesson 1, The Power of Belief. The first lesson from Mindset is about the power of belief. Your beliefs about yourself shape your reality. People with a growth mindset believe they can improve through effort. This belief creates a positive feedback loop. Effort leads to improvement, which reinforces the belief that growth is possible. When I first started this podcast, I didn't know much about audio editing or public speaking. But instead of saying, "I'm just not good at this," I told myself, "I can get better." Over time, with practice and feedback, I did. Think about something you've told yourself you're just not good at. Now reframe it. How can you improve with practice and effort? Let's see Lesson 2, Embracing Challenges. The second lesson is all about embracing challenges. Carol Dweck reminds us that challenges are opportunities to grow, not threats to our self-worth. Dweck shares the story of Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. What set him apart wasn't just his talent but his relentless work ethic. Jordan approached every challenge, whether a missed shot or a tough opponent, as an opportunity to improve. The next time you're faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Let's see Lesson 3, Reframing Failure. Let's talk about failure. For people with a fixed mindset, failure is a sign that they're not good enough. But for those with a growth mindset, failure is simply feedback. Dweck tells the story of a young athlete who didn't make the varsity basketball team. Instead of giving up, he trained harder than ever and eventually became a star player. His failure wasn't the end, it was the beginning of a new level of growth. I remember when I launched my first episode, and it barely got any listeners. At first, I was discouraged. But then I used that experience to analyze what I could improve. That failure taught me more than any success could have. The next time you fail, ask yourself, what is this failure teaching me? Let's see Lesson 4, Effort is the Path to Mastery. Effort is often underrated. In a fixed mindset, people see effort as a sign of weakness. If I have to work hard, I must not be naturally good at it. But in a growth mindset, effort is the path to mastery. Every expert you admire, whether it's a writer, athlete, or entrepreneur, has put in countless hours of hard work to get where they are. Think about Serena Williams. Her extraordinary success in tennis wasn't just because of talent, it was her relentless dedication to practice and improvement. What's one area in your life where you could put in more consistent effort? Write it down and commit to taking one small step this week. Let's see Lesson 5, the role of feedback. Feedback is essential for growth. But here's the catch: people with a fixed mindset often avoid feedback because they see it as criticism. In contrast, those with a growth mindset view feedback as a tool for improvement. Dweck shares how businesses that foster a growth mindset thrive because their employees are open to feedback and innovation. When I started asking for feedback on this podcast, I learned so much about how to engage with you, my listeners. Feedback wasn't always easy to hear, but it was worth it. Ask for feedback this week in one area of your life. Instead of reacting defensively, ask, how can this help me improve? Wow, we've covered so much today. From the power of belief to embracing challenges, reframing failure, putting in effort, and valuing feedback, Mindset by Carol S. Dweck is a masterclass in personal growth. Let's see actionable steps. First, reframe your beliefs. Start believing in your ability to grow and improve. Second, embrace challenges. See them as opportunities, not obstacles. Third, learn from failure. Treat every setback as a stepping stone to success. Fourth, put in the effort. Commit to consistent practice and improvement. Fifth, seek feedback. Use it as a tool for growth, not a judgment of your worth. If this episode resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Better You podcast. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's one insight or action step you're taking from today's episode? Leave a comment or message me on social media. Remember, success isn't about being perfect, it's about showing up, learning, and growing every day. Thank you for spending this time with me. Until next time, keep embracing challenges, learning from setbacks, and striving to become the best version of yourself.